We're continuing to follow the impacts of last night's election. Southeast Texans turned out yesterday to make their voices heard at the polls. Voters in Beaumont rejected most of the bond proposals. Now, they were asked to vote on these 5 measures. Prop A for infrastructure replaces sidewalks, sewer lines, and roads. That was the only proposition to pass. The others failed. Prop B focused on public safety and would have brought 5 new facilities across the city. Prop C was for parks, trails, and recreation. Prop D was to expand Riverfront Park, and Prop E would have extended a road through town. Now, the bond has been a constant topic at council, and many leaders are speaking out now after those votes have been tallied. They talked to 12 News reporter Daniela Taboada-Plau. She joins us in studio with more. Daniela.
Ebony, this tension about the bond dates back to the beginning for some council members.
When people say it's flawed, I think it worked exactly as it was designed to work.
Beaumont Mayor West is responding to a joint press release from council members Corey Crenshaw, Mike Williams, and Joey Hilliard. The 3 released a statement Wednesday morning calling the bond a flawed process.
Yesterday was a signal from the citizens on the direction that they believe this city should go in.
Councilmember Williams said the process didn't fully consider residents.
There were several decisions made that I think were a fork in the road moment where we chose the wrong direction against the will of the citizens.
Mayor West argued council just wasn't familiar with the process.
I would challenge that it was a flawed process. I think the process was how cities do it. I think the problem was Beaumont's not used to it.
Williams looks back at the process from the bond committee to that August 12th council meeting, where council voted to narrow the scope of the bond, and every member except Corey Crenshaw voted to put it on the November ballot.
Any opposed?
Opposed.
He says he wishes he did things differently.
If I could go back in time, I wouldn't put it on the ballot.
Meanwhile, Councilmember Joey Hilliard told 12 News he stands by his vote to put the measure on the ballot, but echoed that the process was flawed. In a statement, he wrote, "It prioritized opacity and extravagance over transparency and essentials. The election results prove the public saw through the rest, and now we have 3 years to rebuild trust and get it right." Mayor West said he hopes that time will allow the city to get voters on board.
I understand that there was pushback from the community, and I certainly heard it and respect it and think we ought to learn from it.
Mayor West says as for Prop A, the next steps include council meeting with the Bond Facilitation Committee to establish guidelines and the city manager getting bids for the projects. In studio, Daniela Taboada-Plau, 12 News.